You got somewhere you need to be?
I know where I'd rather be. Back upstairs.
Actually, I employ Jan Glover to tidy my bedroom. But if you're that desperate, be my guest.
You love your little games, don't you?
Let's just say I like things how I like them.
And what does that mean?
You're the whiz kid, you work it out. I go to the office and make me some money.
Bring you the head of John the Baptist as well, Mum?
Glad you're getting the hang of things.
There's another one. Hook, line and sinker. I know exactly what you're up to, Kim. What'll happen when you're done with him? Will you finish him off like you did my father?
You used to be irritating. Now you're just boring. Jan, get the cookbooks out. Having a special guest for dinner.
I'll bet you are.
Oh, well, I've never really done a dinner party before. Don't you want to talk about the menus?
Really?
It's just I'm a bit behind finishing upstairs.
Yes, I'm sorry about my room. I had a very restless night.
What do you want?
Brought you this. There's 20 there to put towards the damage in your house, and there'll be more.
Wrecking my home was nothing to do with you. It was Butch.
No, it weren't. It was me.
Zach, amazing as it seems, you're probably one of the least homophobic people in the village. Why would it take you several years to decide you hated lesbians?
No, you know me. Takes a while for things to sink in.
This is ridiculous.
Hey, you. I happen to love my family.
Yes, I can see that. Butch doesn't need your love, he needs your help.
You take this, then.
The only thing I want from you is that you keep your son away from me and Sophie.
There'll be another 50.
Ta-da, fatty!
I am not fat, you cheeky pig.
Ah, but you soon will be, and I can't wait.
You know, if I'd have known you were into big girls, I'd have got you copped off with Mandy.
Well, I did ask her out once, but she turned me down and said you were washing her hair. So I asked you out instead.
You philanderer.
Oh, be careful, you two. Put him down, Linda. He'll keep till tea time.
Biff, are you feeling flush?
Why didn't you know? I'm the richest man in the world.
Oh, well, then you won't mind me drooling over baby things in my lunch hour, will you?
You going into Houghton?
I thought I might, yeah.
You know, I'm so glad you married me. Because Fatty Fowler sounds better than Fatty Glover.
Dad, he's calling me names. You sort him out while I plan spending his cash. See you later, bye.
See ya.
You drive carefully. Look, Biff, I don't really want to put a damper on things. But, well, babies cost a fortune. You know how, Linda? There'll be no but the best.
Yeah, well, if we need more money, Ned, I'll get it.
How?
I don't know. But I will. You see, this time last week, I knew exactly how my life was going to pan out. Even my own death. But now... Well, now I just haven't got the faintest idea how or when I'm going to cop it, and it's brilliant. I'm free. I've got my life back, Ned. So what's a few quid for nappies?
Should be out in the fields, not messing around on this.
Well, maybe we should cancel the trip to Andy's dad, if you've got so much on.
Nice try, Sarah. But that wouldn't be fair on Andy's dad. He does have a right to see his own son.
But what about Andy's rights? He doesn't want to go, you do know that.
I know that if you didn't keep letting him off doing his lessons every time he gets upset, he wouldn't have so much time to dwell on things.
It's not easy, Jack, being cook and teacher and counsellor to everybody.
Then stop it. Stop interfering and let things take their course. Andy will see his dad this afternoon, and that's that.
Don't you dare lay down the law to me, Jack.
You see, every time we start talking about Andy, it ends in a fight.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Well, I should be telling Andy, really. Anyway, apparently there was a fortress built on the Dingle land before the Civil War. Who cares?
And then if I could do chocolate mousse for your sweet.
For pudding, Jan. Yes, that sounds fine.
Or I could do a sherry trifle.
Whatever. Now, I do want silver service.
I'm sorry?
You know, where you use a spoon and fork to serve the food.
Oh, I haven't done that since I was a teenager.
Well, you'd be able to reacquaint yourself with the old times then, won't you? Now I am busy.
I'll get on then.
Next time I have you round for dinner, remind me to have it delivered.
Dear, dear. Can't get the staff these days, can you?
And you can't keep away.
I thought you might need the papers from the holiday village. Well, far be it from me to panic, but there are rumblings in the village.
So what's new? Chris will be blabbing about the open prison idea. Don't worry, I'll handle it.
You usually do.
And as far as our relationship's concerned, Chris will cause trouble there too.
Yeah?
That doesn't worry you?
Does it worry you?
I like trouble.
I don't know, Terry. I'm getting sick of this mess myself.
Hey, look, if you weren't too soft to tell her to sling her hook, we wouldn't have to go through with a charade.
It's no good. I've tried and I can't hack it.
Can't hack what, my dear?
That bathroom! It's like our pigsty.
Oh, I thought Lisa kept your pigsty pristine.
When I say a pigsty, I mean like our home. Look, Uncle Albert's mumps have subsided, so I think it's best for all of us if I just go home. And don't talk me out of it.
I am sorry, Andy.
Don't be sorry, Mr. T. Be cleaner.
Yes!
I feel we've driven her out.
Al, that's the general idea. Don't go guilty on me now. Hey, I know we'll cheer you up.
Large brandy?
No, you dust. I'll hoover.
Is it safe to come in?
I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, don't be daft. If you turned up unannounced at my house, I'd probably be throwing plates at Tony. Would you like to talk about it?
Andy's dad has just come out of prison. He's insisting on seeing Andy.
Well, he would. He is his dad. Now you sound like Jack. Keep your trap shut and duck, Becky.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you're both right.
Hey, is it true that you found a castle?
Who said you didn't care? Yes, it is true. Only it's really a very small fortress, and I've only seen it on a map.
Can we go and find it?
Do we have to?
Why the reluctance?
Oh, because this historical research business is really only a front for getting away from the kids. Half the time I'm in the library reading Bunkbusters.
What's Bunkbusters?
Sort of book. Now, when would you like to go?
Today. Tea time.
Come on, Andy. You know you're going to see your dad at tea time.
You're always going on about me learning things. School's more important than him.
Now, I tell you what. After you've seen your dad, if it's still light, we'll take a walk over there, OK?
No, forget it. Doesn't matter. Probably won't even let me come home.
Andy!
Zach?
Hey, Butch, come here, son. Yeah, just have a sit down. Now, you know, when you've got kids, you think you know them. Like, normally, I know every thought that goes through your head.
Is that because you think I'm thick, Dad?
No, that's because you're mine. I know the very bones of you. But lately, I feel like that I don't know you.
Oh, what's Zoe Tate been saying?
I don't care about Zoe Tate. This is to do with me and you. Now, do you think I'm a good dad?
Yeah, I think you're best Dad.
So you know I'm on your side? Yeah. Well, then you've got to promise me something. You've got to promise me to stay away from that lass.
I can't help my feelings, Dad.
I know. And if young Sophie came up here now and said, Butch, I love you, I'd be pleased as punch. But you can't force a woman to love your son. If a man has to do that, then he's nothing. And my lad is bigger than that. All right? All right?
Yeah.
Great. Back on track, then. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
I was just thinking, Jack, it's about time I bought lovely Lisa a present for looking after me so well.
Hey, you can't afford me, Albert. I'm the best present she's ever had.
Your dad, he might be a slaver, but I love him. Hey up, man.
Hiya! I'm moving back in.
Why?
Because I'll catch scabies if I stay there any longer. Oh, Butch, will you help me get the rest of my stuff from Woolpack?
Why don't you sort them out?
Well, I tried. Not like you.
What do you mean?
Mr. Turner's my boss. I can hardly crack him round here for not cleaning bath, can I? Thanks, Uncle Zach.
Stud farm.
What's the matter? Scared of the competition?
Why do women always assume that men are obsessed with their prowess?
Because you usually are. Look, it's something I've always wanted to do. I've got all the contacts, and I know horses better than anyone else in the area.
Great. When do we start?
You? By the time I finish with you, you won't even be fit for the knacker's yard.
Morning, Steve.
Morning, Biff.
Why aren't you in the office?
Because I've come to talk to you. Can I have a rise?
What?
A pay rise. Well, doing more work now with all the paperwork.
And from what I can see, not doing it very well. No, you can't.
Fair enough. Worth a try, though.
I've never seen a man take a knockback so well.
Roy said I should speak to you about the work rotors.
What?
For the holiday village. I'm sure you made him, remember?
Oh, yeah, right. Well, come on, I'll take you up there, show you the ropes.
I know cleaning toilets isn't much, but it's a start, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you might be cleaning the bogs, but you can still be looking up at the stars.
Eh?
I see you've cleaned the back room.
Oh, well, we thought it was the least we could do. You know, you have to take your breaks in there and that.
And what about the bathroom?
Still a tip.
It had better be.
Alan, I'm going up to Kim Tate's this afternoon to see about this loony prison scheme of hers. Now, you coming with me?
It's only a rumour, Vic.
Chris Tate told me himself. I think it's a bit more than a rumour.
Tony, I've got everything under control for Charlie's birthday, right? Only thing is, though, you'd have to put your hand in your wallet, because I've got loads and loads of people coming.
My wallet's never in my pocket, where Charlie's concerned.
Oh, you're only young ones.
When I turned up at Banktop Farm earlier, they told me they hadn't called me out. You sure you took that call from Mr. Thornton?
Well, the surgery was packed and I did have 3 barking dogs, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was him.
Excuse me?
Zoe, can I have a few extra minutes for my lunch? It's just that I've got to pop into Hotton to get some baby catalogues.
I want you to double-check every single call out from now on.
I will. Can I? Great.
OK, so when a customer vacates, you come in and blitz the place. Now, there's a high turnover, so you're going to be quite busy. Oh, also, it's your job to scrub and sweep the veranda.
All of them? By myself?
No, you've got a shift partner. Lynn?
Her? You?
Do you two know each other?
Know her? I hate her. There's no way I'm working with her. Same goes for me. I've got my reputation to think about. I'm not working with that.
Yeah, all right, put your claws back in, Lynn.
It's all right, Biff. Oh, bit hot, is it? This will cool you down.
No, Kelly.
I'll take your face.
Kelly! Come on, get up. Get up.
Oh, Biff, I didn't know you cared. It's quite tasty, isn't he?
Right, which one of you am I going to sack first?
But, Biff, I need this job to buy textbooks for my A-levels. She couldn't pass an A-level if she took a bottle of laxatives.
Take this as your final warning, both of you. And just think yourselves lucky. I'm in a good mood today.
What about me? I'm soaked.
You'll dry.
Horses. How many would you need to buy?
Depends. Dozen or so should be fine.
Mr. Turner and Vic Windsor to see you.
Told you there'd be trouble.
Try and look less dishevelled next time you answer the door. Show them in.
Shall I do some coffee?
No, thanks. They won't be here long. Vic? Alan?
We've come to find out what you think you're playing at. Do you know the sort of people that'll be hanging around the village if there's an open prison in the area?
Well, if it's an open prison, criminals, I'd imagine.
I'm glad you find this funny.
Not at all. I think it's appalling.
But it's on your land.
I beg your pardon?
I think there may be a misunderstanding here. Chris came into the Woolpack last night.
Chris. Yes, well, Chris and I have been having a difference of opinion lately, and I'm afraid you've fallen for one of his spurious rumours. How embarrassing for you both.
So you're not intending to sell to an open prison, then?
No.
Oh.
Quite. Can you see yourselves out?
I do apologise, Kim.
Not to worry, Alan. Remember, you're always welcome at the big house.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
I intend selling the holiday village to the highest bidder. Now, if that person chooses to turn it into another Alcatraz, well, what's a girl to do?
And I've had a look at it, but it's still giving me a bit of bother.
It'll be that filter again. I'll have a look at it this afternoon or later on.
Thanks, Ned. Aye, aye. Are you ready then?
Yeah, Rachel's settled in with Robert and Victoria, so I suppose we are.
Come on, Andy, it'll be all right. Your dad might have got you a present or something, eh?
I don't want a present.
Right, come on. He'll be waiting.
Will you sit in the back with me? Sit next to me, right?
See you, Ned.
See you, Sarah.
I was just thinking, you're only 16 and you've already been dumped for a younger woman.
Well, look who it isn't. It's Nigel Benn and Lennox Lewis.
What did Biff say?
Nah, not much. He thought pretty funny. Don't make an habit of it, though.
I can handle him.
Hey, that's my brother-in-law you're talking about.
Don't worry, he's not my type. So what about you then, Roy? Anything on the romance front?
I'm seeing a bit of that Charlie Cairns.
Her? She could eat you for breakfast.
I know, but what a way to go.
Oh, Kelly, look at you. You're all wet. That's all right. It was an accident. You know when we were fighting before, Lynn? Well, I'm really sorry. But I think I dropped my bubble gum in your hair. Oh, you're disgusting.
I don't suppose you really remember me, do you, son?
He never stops talking, usually.
Just like me, then.
No, I'm not. Anyway, I don't think my dad. My dad's a big bloke, my gran told me. You're a bit weedy looking.
Andy.
It's all right, Mrs. Sugden. He's right.
My name's Sarah.
Anyway, the thing is, the best reason for never going into prison is that the food's terrible. I expect Sarah's a great cook, is she?
She's all right.
Thanks very much.
Don't let go of me.
I got you some cake in. It's in the kitchenette.
I don't like cake.
Yes, you do, Andy.
Why don't you go through and get it, and then we can all have some?
I'm not going through on my own.
It's all right. I won't make you do the washing up.
Come on, I'll go with you.
Okay, then. I'm not eating it.
It's hard, this, isn't it?
Remember him? I've still got the scars. He always prided himself and never leaving a lip intact. Do you miss it, though?
Bare knuckle. Do you miss it, Ned?
Ah, I missed the fights I won.
Yeah, well, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, hundreds of people screaming for you. And then carrying you out on their shoulders. Victorious.
Ah, it certainly made you feel you were somebody.
Yeah, beat you a pulp, then 10 pints of beer. Happy days.
Thanks, Tony.
We could get a video out, or we could go into Houghton for something to eat.
Well, let's go mad and do both.
Great. Anything but staying here.
Here. You made me and Alan look a right pair of plonkers today.
Be difficult.
Kim's right about you. You're just a nasty little stirrer, aren't you?
You won't be saying that when men with arrows on their shirts are chatting up your daughter in the post office.
You what? Hey, Vic, you got a pint here going flat.
Leave it now, eh?
Take no notice, Biff. He used to make a fortune sometimes. They drank it all on the way home.
And that's when he got a right pasting.
Aye, Nelly. I've had more scars off her than all my other fights put together. No, what I'm saying is, when you're in that circle, fists flying, 15 stone of muscle hurling itself at you, then you know you're alive.
Ah, because you could be dead any second.
I might fancy having a go at that myself.
You? You're joking. You're too scrawny for a start.
Hey, not these days, Ned. I had to fight a couple of weeks ago, and doing that wiry, I thought I'd made a mistake and gone to dog track instead.
Aren't you going to eat your cake, Andy?
I could do you some beans on toast if you like.
No. Honestly, we'll get something when we get home.
Yeah, my brother and my sister. Are we going then?
No, not yet.
He's probably sick of looking at my ugly mug, aren't you? Look, before you go, I'd just like to say thank you. From both of us, really. You've been great to Andy. And, well, he's not had the best of family life so far. So I just want you to know, son, that I'm going to do my best to make it different from now on.
I don't want it to be different. I don't want you. Not your stupid face, not your stupid games, and not your stupid cake. I like it with them, and I'm staying with them, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Andy.
I suppose I had that coming.
We'll be in touch.
Oh, Kim, that is gorgeous. You look lovely.
Thank you.
Must be a special guest. Listen, I hope you like what I've made you and that the night's a real success.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
Oh, shall I get that?
No, thanks. I think you ought to check the kitchen. I'm sure I can smell burning.
Oh, the potatoes.
What is the point in the police prosecuting Zach Dingle when it's obviously Butch who vandalised the house? I told them as far as I was concerned, I want the whole thing dropped.
Oh no! Look at the car.
Right, that's it. I've had enough of this.
Did you leave your vet's case in here?
Hello, PC Wilson, please. What?
Your vet's case?
No, I never leave it in there. Has the stereo been taken? Hello, yes. My car's been broken into.
No, stereo's fine.
Zoe Tate, you were out here yesterday. I would like you to come back here now. Well, thank you very much. There's no idea when they'll be able to get here.
Let's just get in the house.
What? What is it?
I left my overnight bag in the car. CDs and tapes in there that haven't even been touched. It's him again. He's taken my things. Please, let's just get in the house.
I bet she shoots him. Told you.
You feeling better, Albert?
Oh, much perkier, thank you.
Well, put kettle on then. Lisa's parched, aren't you, my little puppet?
I'm going to Michael.
You all right, son?
I promise I'll pay you that money back, Dad.
I know you will, son. I know you will. Just so long as you're all right in yourself, like. What you got there?
It's just the last of Monday's stuff from pub.
Oh. No, it's good of you to help, Brett. You're a good lad.
Whenever you're ready, Mrs.
As you can see, I'm otherwise engaged. You know what it's like, Jan? One glass of champagne and, well, you completely lose your appetite.
For food? Here's to the future.
And lots of it.